What up, everybody? Back again. I talked about last week starting a series about how to make habit stick, or how to really start a habit and keep it moving forward and progressing so you actually make it a routine in your life. The first step of this is making it obvious. And I know it seems really, really simple, but this can be very, very effective. See, your life right now is already a routine. And so when you're trying to change this routine, it's very hard. You may not even think about it, but from the time you sleep, get up, go to work, go back to sleep, it's all very, very similar. We all have the same steps. For example, getting up and getting ready for work, you probably do the same series every time. Whether you get up, brush your teeth, take a shower, then put your clothes on, then eat breakfast, or if it's the opposite, whatever it is, you do the same thing each morning. Your drive to work is the same route. You even put the same shoe on the same foot first every time. So maybe you put your shoes on the right foot and then you go to the left foot. You will do that same foot every time. So to really make a change, you have to remind yourself of this habit every day. It has to blatantly be out in front of you all the time so that you begin to think about it and add it into this routine that you do already. Most of the stuff we do is subconscious. So again, subconscious means we just don't think about it. It just happens. So to input a new habit, we have to really try much harder to make this happen. So making it blatantly obvious can be some simple things. You could put some sticky notes on a refrigerator or your door or your bathroom mirror. You could have a calendar and really highlight something really bright in it. So every time you look at your calendar, you see it and remind yourself. The more obvious you make it, the more likely you begin to focus on it, and that will create a change. So we're going to use an example. Maybe you don't drink enough water throughout the day. We hear this a lot. People just forget. They get busy, they don't think about it, and then pretty soon, all day long they haven't had but maybe 3 cups of water. So two things you could do. One is you could grab a jug of water, literally, have it with you all the time, have some markings on it that say, drink this by this time. So by noon, I know that I'm drinking half a gallon or 40 ounces or whatever it is. That's a very big and blatant thing that you can't miss. Or maybe having a reminder or an alarm on your phone that says drink 10 ounces of water, and you have it go off 5 times a day. Then you'll blatantly see it. 10 ounces of water is not a lot of water to chug real fast, so it's pretty easy to do. And by the end of the day, no matter what, you'll have had 50 ounces of water. Most people have a hard time changing a habit because they don't think about it enough. People also get very frustrated when they're not 100% on point all the time. Remember, as we begin to change habits, we are going to have times that we won't get it done. You're going to fail quite a few times, but that's okay, because if you're failing, that means you're at least trying. And so to keep pushing yourself, you have to keep trying over and over and over for weeks at a time before it finally starts to stick. So again, one habit to focus on that, make it blatantly obvious every day, 100%. Don't let yourself go, oh, well, I don't want to be, have it weird, or I feel embarrassed. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because you're the one that has to change the habit, not them. So what are some habits, maybe just 1 or 2 habits that you want to implement? And then how are you going to make it obvious each day? You can put in your comment. You can actually answer the email when I send it out tomorrow. Whatever it is, shoot me some info back, and we'll work on this together. See you guys later.